Being born in the early 2000s is a blessing because you get to experience the absolute greatest cinematic peak movies known to man. Allow me to present to you greatness.
You are my sunshine, my only.
Not that greatness, this greatness. Bugs Life. Watching Bugs Life either gave you the fear or love for bugs. I saw it for the first time in my home, but when my mom took me to school, there was a thing called aftercare, where they would watch over the kids until their parents come get them. The teacher had put on a movie. It was Bugs Life. This movie had us all giggling and laughing, especially this one boy. I'ma name Billy. We had snacks, and this guy was laughing with food in his mouth, bits and pieces of food just flying all over the place, and he's laughing, and everyone's just getting splashed with food all over. We finally finished the movie, and the teacher allows us to play on the playground. And this boy Billy proceeded to do the most diabolical action I've ever seen in the year of 2005. He began throwing dirt and playing in it, claiming he was looking for Hopper, the main character of Bugs Life. Fast forward, he ended up finding a ringworm. Monsters, Inc. If you haven't seen this movie, you are most likely too young and probably saw Monster Inc. University. Monster Inc. is amazing. It will either do two things for you. You try to be Sully, or it just doesn't do anything for you at all, and I'm just yapping. But me? Nah. I wanted to be Sully. I wanted to be in Monster Inc. myself. So what I used to do is wait till it's nighttime when everyone's asleep, and I would walk into my parents' room and scream to the top of my lungs, scaring the living shit out of them. But man, I tell you, the tag team that I was about to get, you'd think it was Naruto and Sasuke jumping my ass. My mom grabbed the belt, my dad grabbed the paddle, and proceeded to jump my ass. Toy Story, one of the greatest of all time. Changed my life after watching this movie for the 10th time in a day. You'd think I'm addicted with what I'm about to tell you. I'm out here looking like I'm trying to buy a box of cigarettes for the 5th time in a week. I need withdrawals. This movie changed me, and it made it even worse when my mom bought me a Woody toy, and I start talking to it like it's alive. I started to do that with all my toys. One time I went into a grocery store and I walked straight to the toy section, saw a Buzz Lightyear action figure. My young and dumb self thought it was telling me, "Come on, Jay, come get me, they'll never know." I'm talking back like, "I will save you. You don't need to be imprisoned in this box anymore." I proceeded to take the toy out the box and stuff it in my pocket. Incredibles. Man, oh man, when I tell you this movie here, this is what turns boys into men. Just look at this. Oh my god. Look at this fine shit right here. Mr. Incredible himself won't have to get me out of this, because I'm not leaving. Mr. Incredible gives Ice Spice a run for her lunch money. Oh, not this one. There was this one scene where Miss Incredible was looking at her ass like she can't morph it to the size that she wants. Them animators not safe. They really was in there asking if this was the right angle. I remember a time where I was watching the movie before Trick or Treating, and this big mama was dressed as Miss Incredible, and I was dressed as Mario. As we were trick or treating, my friend and I heard some older boy, somewhere around their teens, said, "I bet you $100 you won't tap that." The nigga said, "Say I won't." That was his last words. Fast forward, a nigga dressed as Spider-Man get to swinging. It's Halloween, so we got Spider-Man beating the shit out of a nigga dressed as Scorpion. He's over here looking like a multiverse death battle, and that game about to die. Cars. This is the movie that changed my life as a kid growing up. I was already in love with cars like Hot Wheels. So for them to make a movie with talking cars, and No Thomas the Train was my little shit growing up. I used to watch it on those DVDs. So whenever it got scratched or anything, I would be ruined. I would be looking miserable, like I just lost my favorite eater. Shit had my ass depressed. I had the toys, I had the games, I had all the movies up until the Secret Agent car movie, I think it was. I think it's the second movie. I don't know. But I don't care what anyone say about that movie, but in my book, it is the same tier as the first one. I remember when I was younger, the addiction was so bad that I had to get my bed as one of those blue car bed frames. Alright, I'm sorry I don't had you guys watch this whole video and I didn't put Spider-Man or Shrek in there. But anyways, if you guys made it this far in the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any other suggestions, be sure to put it in the comment section. Peace out.